All right, bro, right here is on the New York Yankees, okay? And now he's trending. Okay, the Yankees are involved in a series right now against the San Francisco Giants. And this guy, Jose Caballero, he loses the first robot challenge of a ball strike call, right? So I guess like the player can like appeal if they disagree with the call now, and it's like a robot, like I don't know, like some kind of AI or something that can tell you, or they can reverse the call or whatever, but he loses it and they call it a strike. So let me read this. The automated ball strike ABS challenge system, commonly referred to as robot umpires, is a hybrid replay system used in Major League Baseball starting with the 2026 season. So, and the season just kicked off, right? So look at over here. So this was game 1 of the season. Okay, you could see right here that the Yankees picked up the victory 7-0. Now today is game 2 of the series. Okay, today's Friday. So this game I'm talking about right now was on Wednesday. Let's look. Here it is right here.
One of their hitters is
And I know this footage is going to be awfully sensitive because of the visuals with the copyright and stuff. So there's really not.
capable of doing damage.
Does it not let me turn the volume down no more? I guess it doesn't let me turn the volume down no more.
He's got good stuff, so it's battle.
So he thinks that this was a ball,
Our first ABS challenge.
and they appeal. Whether it's a ball or strike, that seems like an awfully hard pitch to hit, right?
ABS powered by T-Mobile.
So he didn't. So we still have human umpires, okay? But the humans, and are we going further in this direction of just robots? Are they trying to tell us we're robots? I don't know. But are we going? If not, is this is just more robots and AI? They're conditioning with this stuff
T-Mobile.
slowly. And
And a
look, you can
call
see
that
right
was a
here.
strike.
So this is it. Do we agree with this? I mean, I guess if it gets it right, it gets it right. You know what I hate?
Here was the pitching question.
You know what I hate about automated stuff is like if you have to call and you have a problem with like your cell phone or something like that, and you got to go through all the automated stuff, and you might have a question that the automated answering service can't answer, and then it takes forever to just get to a human. That's what I freaking hate. I try to avoid that at all costs. But
The pitch
speaking of it, look, powered by at T-Mobile, the call was upheld a strike. Interesting, huh?
challenged by Jose.
So Jose Caballero, he's the first one to dispute this, and he loses. And his team goes on to win, though, right? So check it out. Look at this right here. This is freaking awesome. Okay, this is nice and easy. Expose the story. 7-0 victory by the Yankees. Caballero lost the first challenge taken to Major League Baseball's so-called robot umpire. Look at this. 7-0. The score. Robot equals 70. New York Yankees equals 70. Robot challenge equals 70. That's exactly like the score, 7-0. Look at this script. Look at this script right here. You also see the 65 with all three of them. What are the odds, man? It's a coincidence. Okay. Now, he's got 118 in the ordinal cipher. just like 3 different trending stories recently landed with the 118. Tracy Kidder, the author, just died. I just did the story. His name equals 118. Jesse Pierce, the female hockey reporter for the Minnesota Wild, she just died. Her name equals 118. The OnlyFans owner died of cancer. Cancer equals 118. So we got 4 trending stories, all with the 118 right now. This is the pitcher that threw the pitch that was protested by Caballero to the robot system or whatever. It's weird how they call it robot umpire. They should just call it like AI or something, right? Because it's not a physical robot. Look at the pitcher's birthday who threw the pitch. Logan Webb. November 18. You get a 118 in there. Right? Look at that. 1118 is his birthday. 11th month and the 18th day, which is like 118. He threw the pitch. He's also got 111 in his name. 11th month, 18th day. So you get 111. New York equals 111, and he pitches to a New York player in the 11th state, New York. Amazing. José Caballero has 80 in reverse reduction. The team he plays for, Yankees, has the 80. That's a slam dunk.
One of their hitters is capable of doing damage, and he's got good stuff, so it's battle.
So we've had our first ABS challenge.
What a tough pitch to hit. I can see the frustration.
Here was the pitch in question.
So they kind of used to do that back in the game. So this stuff is not new, man. I mean, when you used to play like EA, man, why can't I turn the volume down? That sucks.
The pitch challenged.
When I used to play like EA Sports, MLB The Show or whatever, they would have like a graphic like that, I believe. Right? That was a long time ago, man. So I mean, this stuff's been around. They're just telling us about this now. Not really a huge deal.
By Jose. Thought that was up and in. Challenge.
Call confirmed. I think it's kind of cool, I guess. I'm not against it. So that's awesome, man. That 70 connection. Why did I highlight 241? You'll see some of these numbers that are similar in here. There might be like a 242 or a 240 in there. I can't quite remember right now. But yeah, there's probably some more. There's probably some more connections in here. I can't remember why I highlighted that 241. But there you see that New York 111 right there. And back to that pitcher. Oh, there it is. Because dude's birthday is August 30th. He has the Drake May birthday. New England. That's interesting, right? New York Yankees, New England Patriots. Drake May, the quarterback of the Patriots, has the August 30 birthday like this guy. Okay? Now, so that's kind of interesting. You get New York, New England. But look at that birthday is the 242nd day of the year upcoming, 242. And then robot challenge equals 241. So that very similar, one number off, huh? But back to this pitcher who threw the pitch. Web. That's interesting because it's kind of like World Wide Web, internet, AI, robot challenge. Now there's another pitcher named Brandon Webb, I remember, who used to be on the Diamondbacks. I'm just going to go on the fly and see if there's any connections with the last name. And they'll probably tell us they're not related at the same time. Let's see. Brandon Webb's got the 5-9 birthday. 9-5. I don't really notice it. So, a little ways away from November. But if you were to look, there would probably be some connections. Let me just ask right here. What was the other dude? Logan Webb. Let's just see if they're related somehow. Is Brandon Webb related to Logan Webb? Let's see. No. Okay. So I didn't see any connections regardless. So, man, nice and simple, okay? That 70 connection hit huge. This name kind of looks like Jose Canseco, too. Jose Caballero. And I think Canseco went to the Yankees maybe towards the end of his career, possibly, if I remember correctly. And I think Jose Canseco was actually popping up in my algorithm, too. You know, probably by the name, right? So interesting stuff. There's probably, you know, this is they're playing San Francisco, and isn't there like a lot of tech stuff in San Francisco, kind of like robot stuff? So that might be interesting as well. And this series is in San Francisco, so maybe that has something to do with it. So pretty cool. So, you know, nice. We'll see what happens today. And then it looks like they'll be off to Seattle to play the Mariners. So, the season's underway, 162 games. It's a long season. Did we have a 162 in there somewhere? Logan Webb has 162, like a 162 game season, the pitcher. And Major League Baseball equals 162. And I think baseball equals 162 as well. It does. And look, baseball's got the 18. Dude's born on the 18th, and that's that 118 connection. There's the 160. Look at how close that was to 118. Major League Baseball has 117. But there's the 162, 162 game season. Amazing. So easy. Yankees, Jose Caballero loses first robot challenge of ball/strike. Not sure if we can look at his stats real quick, I guess. Let me scroll. Let me find that game here. Click on the game. And let's see. What number does he wear as well? He's got 72 on his jersey. 4-1-1. 4 at bats, 1 run scored, 1 hit for Jose, and then 1 RBI. So, you know, that'll work. That'll get you by in the league for sure. All right, I appreciate being able to make this video. Until next time.